or in the sea was vulnerable. As food chains collapsed, giant reptiles still alive died off. The Mesozoic era, the age of dinosaurs, was over. And there were other radical changes. In Kirk Johnson's Denver lab, you can see what happened to plant life. Samples taken from below the KT boundary show a high diversity of pollen grains, stained here in red. But above the boundary, this earlier diversity disappears, reflecting the extinction of 60% of all plant species.
Fern spore, fern spore.
Where flowering plants once thrived, ferns took over first.
Fern spore, fern spore, fern spore.
Unlike pollen, fern spores can germinate on a barren landscape, devoid of living plants.
We have a short period of time where there's only ferns, that's the fern spike, but after that there's about 1 million years of time where we have the low diversity disaster recovery flora, and after that first 1 million years, then things start to pick back up again. We start to see animals coming back into the landscape.
In this new post-impact world, the niche that dinosaurs left was waiting to be filled.
And so the survivors of this on the land were creatures that lived in holes, birds, mice-like creatures, turtles, frogs, things that lived in swamps or rivers or near the seashore.
And compared to dinosaurs, they had the advantage of size. They were small.
Small animals have large population size. Small animals have higher reproduction rates. Now, it's not saying that small animals didn't suffer mass death, but enough survived, and that's the key point.
In that 1 million years of recovery, the small inherited the Earth. It was the beginning of the age of mammals. Eventually, larger mammals dominated the land, just as dinosaurs had done before. And among them were primitive primates, whose evolution would lead in a very promising direction, at least for humans.
What the asteroid impact taught us about evolution is that it's not always about survival of the fittest. Sometimes it's about survival of the luckiest. And there's a profound point there for our species. Only after the extinction of the giant reptiles did mammals flourish, including our primate ancestors. Without the asteroid, there'd be no us.